Hey guys, StudiousToe here, welcome to the Bagel Nation. Today we're going to be playing some more Banished. Last time we left off, relatively content with how our town was progressing. You can see we're low on tools, we're low on a lot of things, but I think I'm reasonably happy with how we're getting along. Have we designated, got a blacksmith designated for our blacksmith hut, or whatever it's called. And you see we're even full on fuel. Try saying that 5 times fast. We're gonna raise our tool limit actually to, I'm gonna say 80. Seems like a good non-arbitrary number. Non-arbitrary, what am I saying? I guess it's not non-arbitrary, or I guess it is non-arbitrary. I don't know. I'm sorry. I apologize for whatever is happening to my brain. Let's see, we need our tools to be made as quickly as possible. You can see that whoever our blacksmith is, what's your name? Our citizen, oh, wait, stay. Elaine, I'm gonna say, is doing good at being a blacksmith. Oh, there we go. And yeah, I'm reasonably pleased with our progress so far. Okay, we're working on our gatherer's hut now. Oh, let's unpause that. I think that's going to be more important in the short term than getting our trading post up and running. We might want to think about getting some more houses built to encourage population growth, but I think we're gonna wait maybe till next. Okay, I'm being weird about this for some reason. I think we're gonna want to wait till next year to worry about that. So this game is very we need to get a tailor. And okay, this game is it can be very peaceful to play, just to watch it zoomed out like this, or even looking at the close level. Even playing in real time can be just watching everything. I mean, obviously not real time, but at regular speed. It's just very peaceful, and it's it's nice. But we're gonna speed things back up because, yeah. So we're gonna need more laborers soon, more workers, rather, if we want to be technically correct. And where's our gatherers? There we are. I'm gonna designate 2 of those. We're still working on some of these resources around here, so we want to have at least a few laborers ready, and they'll be called on to be builders sooner or later. I was saying we don't want to get a house too soon, but I'm thinking that I might want to go ahead and hop on that because we're low on laborers and we haven't fulfilled all of our essential town functions yet, or at least for a town this size. I mean, later we'll get into city halls and churches and cemeteries even. Cemeteries make people happy, which I suppose technically, yes, that's what cemeteries do, but we don't think of them as happy places. But that's how they work in this game. So maybe we'll start building. It's gonna be a little weird. Kind of made this a little wonky. We're gonna have to waste some space in here, most likely. I don't like wasting space, but another thing I just want to point out real quick is just the houses. These are all technically the same house. They use the same amount of resources. They're all just wooden houses, but they're all different, and that's just one of my favorite touches about this game. Just the little details everywhere. It's nice. I appreciate it. And yeah. So do we not? Okay. Let's go ahead and unpause this. Wait, what's our building project? Oh, that's the house. Once that's done, we're gonna come over here and we're gonna build. Is that what? Oh, we don't have builders designated. That's the problem. Okay, what are we low on? We're low on food, and we're getting into late autumn, so this is going to be scary. Actually, we could lose some people this winter. Not in the best position, really. I'm going to go ahead and raise the fuel limit to, we'll say 425. And how's our tailor doing? We're doing good, so I might fire them for a bit and have them come over and start building our trading post, because we'd like to be able to farm. Farming generally is the best way to get food reliably, better than fishing, and it's better to have as many sources as possible because you get a varied diet and you get better health. You see our health is actually pretty poor right now because we've just been eating fish and deer. So actually I'm going to go ahead and unpause that. We've got this finished, so that'll be good. I say firewood is more essential than clothes because we're doing good on clothing, so we're going to reallocate the tailor. Where are we? Have them become a builder. What are we? We're low on logs. Actually, we need some laborers to come chop down some trees. Let's see. So over here, we've got a good supply of trees, I think, that we can work on without affecting too much our two lodges over here. Actually, we've got a lot of room to work with. Let's see. About here, I think we can get rid of that as well. And we'll go ahead and just pick up all the resources in the area, not just trees. Yes, I know we don't have a question mark, as you may infer. It means that we don't have someone working as a tailor. But for now, we're just we're going to be moving people around as need be. We need a lot of stone, actually. I believe you can prioritize, maybe. Oh, you can prioritize road. There's something, I might be imagining that you can prioritize something. Actually, I haven't played this in a while. But okay, we made it through the winter. No one died. We still got a little food. I mean, our health is going to improve dramatically if we can get some farming going, get some potatoes or squash or something. Beans, anything. We could consider. We don't have any seeds, do we? We can't. So these are our only options, really. Let's look at our gatherer's hut now that they've been in business for a while. What kind of? See, they're getting us onions and roots and berries and mushrooms and things like that, but we probably want to have another. Okay, we've got some. We're gonna add another gatherer so that we have some more of this stuff, so we're not just eating fish and deer. And I've only got one laborer allocated. Actually, we might take a. Because that's a constraint right now, not having enough resources, it seems. So we're going to have a couple more general laborers. General laborers, I say, as saluting. We want a couple more gibberish laborers, general laborers designated. Okay, we're doing good on clothes. We're doing good on tools. We've reached our limit, haven't we? Wait, are we out of resources? Okay, we're gonna fire our blacksmith temporarily. Elaine? That's what we settled on. I could not. I had to go through the whole process again. I'm just gonna eventually start saying every word I say differently. Just Bagel, the Bagel Nation. I actually prefer to say Bagel for different reasons. I have different convictions about different uses of the word bagel or bagel. True story. It's not as fascinating as I thought it'd be. We might want to look into roads in the future. Just might be a consideration. Looks like our house is doing its job of creating babies. I really appreciate the music. I believe it's the developer's brother or something, or dad or cousin or something. Someone, they're related. They had the same last name. wrote the music for this game, and it's very good for the atmosphere of this game. I really, a lot of things I really appreciate in this game, you know. So we're not very full in our storage barn. You can see this is where we keep food and berries, and because berries aren't food apparently, and coats and things that you wouldn't just leave outside. So there's a lot of cool logic to this game, just little details. It's got simple systems that you just build complexly upon, I suppose. I'm gonna go ahead and say we want to get some of the stone cleared out. We need stone. Is that the main constraint on our trading post right now? Yeah, we need a little more iron, I guess. So we'll designate this little bit of iron over here. And the stone shouldn't drive the deer away too much. I think the trees are what keep the deer there for us, but I've been wrong about many a thing before. I think now is probably a good time to start thinking about our foresting lodge. Has the same icon. Totes noticed that. I don't know. A foresting lodge, they replant trees as they cut them down. It's not as quick as just chopping down trees, but it is sustainable, which is important the longer you play. Let's see, I think there's our road's in the middle, right? Yeah, there's our little road. Go ahead and get that ready. You can't see me, but I'm vigorously moving my head in rhythm with the music. True story. I apologize when my commentary just stops on. It's a peaceful game to play. It's relaxing for the most part. It doesn't. Some games put you on edge. Some games relax you, and this is definitely in the latter category of games. Some can do both at the same time, for that matter. I like moving the camera around also. Sorry if it comes off as sporadic or... Oh, yay! I don't know how long our trading post has been ready, but... let's see, what kind of... We can designate some tools to be... right now we're designating tools to just be there, ready. You can wait while you have a trader in town. They don't stay forever, but they'll wait for a little while so you can move resources, but it's always a good idea to have some just ready. You see our health is improving with that gathering hut, I think. The main reason. What do we have? Let's look in our storage barn. We could keep a little bit of venison. We don't know what will be necessarily valuable to them. A little venison and a little fish ready. Tools are generally among the most valuable things. We'll keep 80 of each. And a few coats. Let's not keep 20. Let's keep maybe 10. And wood and things generally, like firewood and regular wood, just aren't that valuable necessarily, but sometimes you never know. It's different with every trader. So I think I'm content with what we're designating here. Let's get some traders also. We'll keep one on duty, and we can have multiple traders if we need them later. Actually, we'll go ahead and put one more with them. I think generally you only really need one at a time. But apparently you can have 6, so I'm not sure about how much better your trading post becomes. Reserve of stone is low. Okay, well, looks like we've got a lot of stone and iron over here. We're going to want to get a quarry and a mine probably relatively soon. Get those going. Stone and iron. Get some iron. There we go. Just designate all that to be cleared. I'm moving my head to the music again, if you want to Move your head to the music with me. Left, right, left, right. Yep. Okay, we definitely need to get our tailor back to work. It's probably going to be a good idea, and we probably want our blacksmith back to work, since not as much the blacksmith actually. We'll hold off on the blacksmith. And let's build another house so we can get some more laborers. We need them. That's part of the finding equilibrium is very difficult because you always need more workers. That is not a house. But if you expand too quickly, then you know people don't have enough food. And we're gonna build 2 houses actually. We're gonna expand rapidly. Equilibrium is definitely the name of the game in Banished. Well, other than Banished, of course, but dumb. Bum 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 bum. And that's how you know if my if I ended up getting my commentary in sync. It's the music, motion of the ocean. No, I'm just saying things. I'm gonna send 1 forester to come in and work for now. So the forester will actually synergize pretty well. They'll keep the, I think that keeps the deer in. I don't know if that's actually, I don't know how accurate that is, how much you can encroach on a forest before hunting and gathering lodges become ineffective. I don't know. Trader. I'd love a trader. I'd love one with all my heart. Because we need some seeds. Seeds are pretty expensive. Child named Teresa was born. Child named Shamiko was born. Shamiko. That's a cool name. I'm gonna put this house on a pause actually. Actually, we'll go ahead and build or plan out 1 more house just to for symmetry's sake. I think the plan might be to build something like a storage barn here that takes up a lot of space, just so we don't have to feel too bad about this wasted space, or expand our stockpile. I don't know, we'll see. We've got a lot of firewood stored. I'm gonna up to 500 because you can. Firewood is definitely a good thing to have around. It's not 4250 or 42.5 thousand. Yeah, it's not probably what we want the most. Let's go ahead and, while we're just kind of sitting here, let's look around. And wait, that's a mine. Okay, a mine has to be built on the side of a mountain, not the site. Well, yes, the site of a mountain, but forgive my semantic, my semantics. Okay, so that's probably that's gonna take a lot of builders. We're gonna pause that. We're not gonna build that immediately. Also, mines and quarries can only be reclaimed so much. They're kind of permanent. You can you can remove their structures, essentially get some resources out of them, but other than that, so you want to usually build them away from town because they eat space. Quarries more so. I don't want to build that far away yet. We still got some stone. Looks like we've got a pretty good supply actually, and just in the area of stone. So we're gonna hold off on planning our quarry. But I think our mine, that's gonna be a future project that's gonna come up sooner. Because I think overall, yeah, we should be doing better on stone for a little bit. I think. But I've been wrong before. I know there are things I need to be doing, but just sitting here enjoying the music. We could designate another gatherer. Do we have something more pressing that we should designate first? I don't think so. We probably want another forester just to... So once you have a foresting lodge, that's usually good. I mean, I've had as many as 4 going at one time once I got a big city taking up a pretty large portion of the map. But, you know, it's always good to have sustainable wood. You know, potentially, excuse me while I yawn, potentially you can't have infinite stone and iron, which can be a problem. I've never gotten a town that big to where that was an issue, but you know, our health is still where it is. Our happiness, has that gone down? It's 4.5 stars, so I'm not complaining too much. Everyone is reasonably happy. What do we want to do? So we want to improve our health so we could get a doctor going, an herbalist. Hospital is pretty... Does that take up that? That's not that bad on resources, actually. I wish we could build it right here. Just slightly different design would be nice. And our wagon is still in the way of making that perfectly flush like that. I would love to build that. Can we remove the wagon? Do we have that option? We can remove the wagon. We can remove the wagon. We can remove the wagon. Okay, well, let's build a hospital. I don't know, and we'll probably want an herbalist as well. Get some medicine going, because we'd like to improve that health. And herbalist. Oh, wait. Am I thinking of something different? The herbalist is is essentially just a different type of gatherer. So we're going to keep all of these close together. We'll probably build a road out here eventually. Actually, probably want to be looking into roads now. Am I thinking of something different? I guess the herbalist gets the herbs, and then the physician, the hospital. I don't know. I'm getting something confused. I haven't played, like I say, much other than what I'm doing now in a few months, probably. So, I think it's a good idea to go ahead and just designate a road to be built here. We'll start with dirt. That doesn't use resources. It just means that... and people walk quicker along dirt roads. Or along stone roads as well, but... I guess we get to connect them this way. I think that'll work for now. And... I like to have straight roads as much as possible, but people don't always use your roads, so if they're not more efficient for them, then they won't use them. Do we ever put our blacksmith back to work? Let's put a blacksmith back to work. Oh, we need logs. We need logs. Jeff Loggeman, former Jacksonville Jaguar and NFL player. I don't think that encroaches too much. Oh, see, these are being... Well, did we not designate those to be removed? I feel like we would have. Those might be being replanted. I'm just honestly not sure. Ooh, a merchant, a merchant, a merchant. Okay, let's go ahead and just get all this done while the game is paused. Merchant, merchant, merchant. I'm so happy. Do they have seeds? Trade. They have wheat. Well, for a varied diet, we can go ahead and just trade some of that. Venison is valuable to them. Of these things, okay, the most valuable, are these coats. We're doing good on coats, so let's go ahead and... Okay, then 10 additional units. So we'll trade away 3 venison. Wait. No, I mean literally 3 venison. And a single fish. Okay, buy all his wheat. Or her wheat, Amaliana. We could just go ahead and let's try 200 actually. Let's go ahead and designate 15. Well, why not just go for the whole shebang? This is where math would be overpaying by 60 units, so that should 4 units. Okay, going to get 1 and then 1. Okay, so buy all that wheat. That should vary our diet a little bit up. It'd be nice to have some seeds. That'd be even better. But I'm happy with that trade, and I think we can go ahead and dismiss this custom order. Is this new? Can we custom order seeds? These aren't seeds, are they? They're not seeds. I don't know. I think this is a new feature. Okay, you can set auto purchasing and things. Maybe I've never really explored that, so can we dismiss the merchant? Oh, like they don't have anything else for us, so we might have been able to tell them to come back with stuff we wanted. Might have been what we should have done. I think that's what that meant. Now that I've sent them away and can't do anything about it, I think that's what I've figured out. But we might see a slight increase in our health, given the slight variation in our diet now available. Because we've got onions and mushrooms and roots. And berries. Like I don't know why our health is so poor. Maybe just I don't know. I'm not really sure. But it looks like we're getting to a good number of laborers to fulfill the essential town functions. Ooh, yeah. Oh. I'm not really tired. I'm just yawning. I guess I'm not breathing enough. Okay, let's get a physician in. That should help with sick people. And so will our herbalist. We can get rid of 2 of our builders now. Oh. Reserve of logs is low. Yep. So let's go ahead and... What are we doing on stone and iron? We're okay on those. See, when we have a bunch of stockpiles going, it's going to be more difficult to just look somewhere and to look right at our stockpile and know what's going on. Now we need some... Let's get one more herbalist. And by herbalist, I mean, well, let's get 2 herbalists. Maybe a gatherer also. Okay, herbalists, you don't need as many. I'm thinking, let's add a gatherer as well. Wait, what are we? Oh, are we maxed out? Oh, I thought we weren't maxed out on these. Okay. Oh, foresters, that's what we're not maxed out on. Okay. Well, see, is there any other pressing issues that we need to tend to? Oh no, we lost a laborer to salvation. Oh, wrong word, starvation. Well, that means people are hoarding food because we have a ton of... Let's look in our houses. They've got food. They've got food. They have almost no food. They have less food, at least. See, people, just like real people, can store tons of food. Now, this isn't actually as bad as it looks, because they're just storing a lot of different things, not a lot of... I assume... Was this the house? I assume this is... Well, they've got a lot of venison and fish. People like to hoard food, though, and that's a shame, because that's completely avoidable. We've got a lot of food available. Maybe he was just sad or something. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and just increase the amount of food we can store at a time. Clothes, we're gonna put that to 75. Fuel, we're not really that close to any of these things. Actually, tools, we're gonna put up to 100. We're not really close to any of those limits, but we want to be careful not to take that for granted. So unfortunately, we lost this guy for basically no reason that I can see. But I guess he was just, I don't know, didn't like eating. I like eating. I'm pretty good at it too. But on that note, I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Let's Play Banished. So on behalf of everyone here at the Bagel Nation, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like below, even a dislike, just whatever. I mean, don't do it sarcastically. If you really didn't like the video and you made it this far, you probably like it anyway, but leave a comment if you'd like to chat with me. I'll respond to you. And subscribe if you want to see future videos from this playthrough of Banished, other playthroughs of Banished, anything else. Just leave a subscription. That's not what you do. You subscribe to see more of my content. If you enjoy it, that's the best way to keep in touch, keep track of what's going on here in the Bagel Nation. On behalf of everyone here in the Bagel Nation, which is just me, by the way, thank you so much for watching, and as always, enjoy your stay in the Bagel Nation.